Bleach 1000-Year Blood War is finally here, ladies and gentlemen. After a hefty 10 whole years, Bleach is finally back for us avid Bleach fans and even newcomers to watch and enjoy. On the 10th of the 10th month of the year, which just goes to show that Bleach is a 10 out of 10. This first episode of the newly released 1000-Year Blood War arc is finally here, and I got to watch it before scripting this video, and I just had to talk about what I watched. Anime this season, as everyone knows, is filled with some banger series that's going to provide some great entertainment for us fans of the medium. Blue Lock, Spy Family and Mob Psycho are the first to release in this super stacked season, and now we just got the first episode of Bleach, which just like the other series was straight fire. So let's talk about the first episode of one of the greatest shonen arcs, the 1000-Year Blood War. Spoilers for the first episode. From the trailers and teasers that have been released so far, everyone including myself knew that Bleach would have amazing animation quality which does the manga justice. And one of the main things that I was hoping for was consistency. For them to keep this quality throughout the entire season with every scene looking great, and oh man, Studio Period provided. Pretty much throughout the entire episode you could see that the production quality was next level and got the character models looking incredibly sharp and accurate. The art style completely shifted from previous Bleach and looked so much more vibrant and colourful when needed, and also dark and gloomy scenes like when the Hollows attacked at the beginning sets off the perfect vibe for what's going on and looks super dope with everyone's signature attacks as well. We even got some sick camera movement with Ishida clapping all the Hollows and Ichigo later in the episode, which I'm hoping we get more of in future episodes. In terms of what actually goes down within the episode, all the segments are structured really well and actually elevates some parts that were shown in the manga, which was really nice to see. We start off the episode with a short monologue from the man himself, who without spoiling anime onlys is shown to be the leader of chaos that dictates this episode. We don't get to see much of him aside from the monologue, but he does make a short appearance at the end of the episode. We also get a quick scene with Mayuri where we see a disturbance going on causing an erasure of Hollows, which could only mean one thing, and as we know from previous arcs, it's a Quincy attack due to the way that the Hollows are defeated. We then move on to the well-known Karakura town where we see some basic Soul Reapers that are sent on a mission to defeat some Hollows that they fail in horribly. Like, bro ran away only to find his teammate near death from a Hollow, but unsurprisingly they get saved by the gang who make their appearance after so damn long. This entire scene within the anime just felt like a nice welcome back to the franchise, showing us some great showcase of their abilities with each part of the main cast using their respective powers, and of course Ichigo's Bankai and Getsuga Tensho. A dope scene which we pretty much saw within the trailers, and after this we move on to the real chaos that this arc provides all the way in the Soul Society with a Quincy warning. A group of Quincy invade the Soul Society pretty much seamlessly with no face, just a mask with a white attire, and these guys are the perfect demonstration to the menaces that the Quincy are and the havoc that they are about to wreak on everything. They practically spawn into Yamamoto's office and slice off one of the Soul Reapers' heads with him casually on the ground, which aside from this scene's impact is a strong confirmation that all the gruesome and grotesque stuff from the manga is definitely not going to be censored if scenes are looking like this already, which is really damn cool. But with that being said, this entire scene was a really sick introduction to the Quincy attacks, or Wanda Whack, that'll be the main villains of this arc. Everything from the assistant captain getting absolutely destroyed to Yamamoto casually flexing saying there is no greater security than him was just too cold, and reminds me of the excitement I had when I first started reading this arc. I also loved how both this scene and Ichigo fighting the Quincy back at Karakura was shifted between back and forth, developing that sense of chaos. All scenes were adapted really well, and it goes to show that there is a lot of care and effort being put into this production by not only the animators at Studio Period but also Cuba himself and his team. The quality eclipses what Bleach was previously and puts the series in a completely new light, making the powers and abilities, which is a really big part of Bleach, look really damn cool, and adding some minor but game-changing parts to the anime, such as fitting use of sound effects and music. They even managed to make the Hollows look even creepier, along with the Quincy attacker who wants to look like a complete psycho. A great throwback into the world of Bleach, setting up the episode as not only a kind of tribute to the franchise but also a setup into the Quincy War, which will happen in a couple episodes with the pace that the anime is at. I absolutely love the ending sequence to this episode with all the scenes from the Bleach anime compiled together, and can't wait to see what's in store for us next week with this production. Hopefully the new content Cuba will be adding only serves to elevate the manga experience. Big 3 fans are eating with all this new stuff releasing regarding their respective series. We just recently got the One Piece movie and Naruto's 20th anniversary tribute, and now Bleach is finally here as well. It's a very very stacked month, and we're also getting the Chainsaw Man anime in a couple of days as well, which I'm super excited to check out, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. I'll probably only talk about the major episodes within the Bleach's adaptation, and although this episode wasn't the most action dense and definitely not the best this part of the arc will offer, it was nice to talk about the return of Bleach and the introduction to this arc. If you enjoyed this short rundown of the return of Bleach episode, hit that like button as it helps out a ton, and subscribe for more Bleach and anime manga content in general. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.